Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. It's me Nalma and Jerry, and for today's video, we will update you about our quarantine in Manila and our quarantine here in Dumaguete.
Right, so we had to book a quarantine hotel in Manila for 6 days. They were to swab test us on the 6th day, and if we're negative, we could then move on from Manila. We booked a hotel prior to that. That was part of the rules. The 6th day, they gave us the tests and stuff, and they had their results that day, yes?
Yeah.
They were negative, and we were allowed to leave then. We had been in contact with Dumaguete local government unit, and they would not allow us in because we don't live there. They suggested, or we got a hold of the Bacong LGU at some point, and they did let us come in. They required that we have plane tickets into Dumaguete, that we have a negative result. So we contacted Arlene at the Bacong local government unit. She's very helpful. She did give us a letter of authorization to come into Duma and arrange for us to be picked up at the airport. Want to definitely mention the ride to Bacong, however, though, because I've not been in the back of a pickup truck since the 1970s. And they picked the three of us up in a little multi-cab pickup. And I climbed in the back of it and held on for dear life as they drove us to Bacong. But again, a new experience in the Philippines.
So when we arrived to Bacong LGU, they do the swab test again. It's like the PTR test, which lasts for 15 minutes only. After that, they drove us on Kakisa Resort, where we stayed for our quarantine for 14 days.
Right. In that period of time, when we got here, Bacong was going to make us do 14 more days. The central government in the Philippines then came out and said, you're not going to have to quarantine 14 days when you go to different islands, which was good for us. We had been there 4 or 5 days at that time. But what happened then was it's still up to the local government unit. So Bacong still had power over whether we were going to quarantine or not. And they had a meeting one day and a meeting the next day and another meeting the next day. And 4 or 5 days later, I don't really know what they decided because we were still in quarantine. The nurse came around to take our temperature out of all of these 5 to 10 days. However, they didn't show up one time, and we kind of called them and said, are they coming? And she said, no, you're not in quarantine anymore. So that was strange.
So we stay in Bacong for 14 days just to finish the 14 days quarantine that they required first, and we just get out after 14 days.
And then they set us free. So it really was, for us, it was really a 21-day quarantine. I think the last 3 days we were free to go, but we didn't have anywhere else to go yet anyway.
Yeah.
So
we need to find a place where to stay, so we just stay there for a while until we get our place.
But that's the end of the quarantine journey.
Hi everyone! We're here now at the airport, Naiya Terminal 2, for our flight going to Dumaguete, and our flight is 10 o'clock in the morning and it's only 7:45, and we arrived here like 7 o'clock, so we need to wait longer before our flight.
Hello, another plane. This one goes to Negros, final destination, Dumaguete.
We're going to Dumaguete now, guys. We're waiting for
more quarantine.
Yeah, when we get there, we need to do quarantine again.
Yeah.
7 days.
The BI said no more quarantine. We get 14 more days. Yay.
Yes. More quarantine for us.
See you there.
Bye. So this is our quarantine resort here in Bacong. We have 10 rooms available for quarantine, and the room number 4 is our room, and that's the pool right there. So this is the way to the pool, and this is the pool over here, and the beach is right here. are the huts for you to sit on and for you to eat if you want to eat. This is the pool. And that's our place over there. Careful. This is the beach.
Oh, it's very high now.
Oh, it's high tide now, so the water is very high. My goodness. If it's low tide, the water is farther like there. But now see, this is here, the seawall. And the stones right there. High tide. If it's low tide, you can see all the stones like that. But now you can't because it's low tide. Yeah, we never seen here yet. We just swim at the pool because it's always high tide when we saw that island there is Sikihor. And yeah, neighboring island of Dumaguete. Okay, this is the beach and the Kakisa Dive Resort where we stay, and this is the boardwalk during low tide. There you can see the stones right there in the ocean if it's low tide, but if it's high tide you can barely see them because the water is so high, right? Okay, go.
That's so awesome.
There's the ocean. Looks scary. The waves are so big.
Wow.
So this is one of the rooms here in Kakisa Dive Resort that we're staying. They have 2 beds. Then this is the bathroom right there. I like their bathroom because the shower is separated from the toilet. It's nice, the aircon is good, and we have good time staying here, so you like it?
Yeah. And also there's the TV.
There's the TV, and they have electric kettle and the ref if you want to use it. You need to pay additional 200 pesos per day, so that's it.
Hi, we're in our Bakang quarantine. Beautiful pool. Look at the view.
And you have beach too.
Wow. Got a beach, got a beautiful place. The people are beautiful. They let us swim even though we're in quarantine. So we're very happy.
We're not in the prison no more.
Very hot pool though. Welcome to the Philippines. Bye.
So that's what happened during our quarantine here in Manila and Dumaguete. And now we're finally here in our new place. Thank you for watching and see you on our next video. Bye.
Bye.